Hello, hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. How's it going? Starlina, congratulations on first. Dusty, congratulations on second. Wolfler, so good to see you. And Bayo, thank you so much for the resub, my brother. Amethyst, how are you doing? It is so good to see each and every one of you. Dusty, Starlina, Wolfler, Amethyst, Bayo. Oh man, you guys are amazing! Tonight we are going to be doing some more Shopkeeper Simulator. There we go. And hopefully able to build up more of our... No, Supermarket Simulator. There we go. Of what we're able to do with our store. We're selling more stuff. We now have a cleaning supplies section. I think I might need to do some rearranging. Well, you get a good night's sleep, Bayo. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by. Man, my lighting is all kinds of weird. There we go. Maybe if I turn this ever so slightly that way. I don't know if she knows about this or not, Starlina. I have no idea. Oh, wow, that is leaning. I am worried. I adjusted where my... Oh, no wonder. Hold on a second, guys. Whew, there we go. If you guys haven't been here for a bit, I got a new light. It's a ring light, and it is up against my, it was up against my monitor, and I'm like, oh no, I can't have it falling! Ah! Oh, I mentioned the shopkeep mishap. Oh... I meant it's a shopkeeper simulator, but it's called Supermarket Simulator. For some reason, my brain keeps thinking of this as supermarket or shopkeeper, or as shopkeeper versus supermarket. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm so used to thinking of it as the job versus where it's at. I don't know. But you guys, how was your weekend? What were some highlights? Let me try turning this away a bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. If I stay right here, it's fine. I don't like the way that the glare gets onto my glasses. But anyways, you guys, Amethyst, are you doing okay? Dusty is about to get a new phone. You're worried about getting your stuff transferred over from the old to the new one. Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance of something getting not translated over, but I know about 90% of it at least should be fine. And the person you're working with is somebody who knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, I think you'll be okay. Love Week started Sunday night. Let's see. Love Week started Sunday. Thing you're doing is the thing you're doing is tomorrow through Friday. Gotcha. Well, I hope that Love Week is going well. Vocal Duck! How you doing? Yes, we might get rain. Guys, it is monsoon in my neck of the woods, which means that we should be getting rain more than we do. How's your dad doing? Any update on your dad, Amethyst? I am so sorry I have not checked in nearly as much as I should. Part of me feels like a terrible friend for not checking in more, but know that I'm praying for you. I have been praying for you, and I am here for you. You are a beautiful person inside and out, and I love you. You are fantastic. And I'm here for you. So guys, we're gonna go ahead, because it is a shorter night anyway, we're gonna go ahead and dive into prayer time. So if you have any prayer requests, and I'm sorry that I keep messing with my hair, my bangs do not like to stay where I want them to. And so then it looks like I have a gap in my hairline. And I'm like, no I don't, I promise I don't. And so then I want it to look the best for you guys. Like, see right here, it looks like it's doing a random thing. But anyways, that's a personal preference more than anything. But you guys, we're gonna go ahead and pray. I've got your unspoken for your sister, Dusty. Definitely, definitely. So if you have any prayer requests, I'll look up partway through prayer to make sure that I don't miss anything. And then we will go from there. It definitely is what he needs. But I just want you to know you are loved, you are thought about, and you are cared for, and so is he. Oh, that's right! I forgot that was coming up. I completely forgot that was coming up. I hope that I'm definitely praying for them. Definitely praying for them. And I know Soul got some news about a family member. Yes, prayers for Texas. So we're going to do an unspoken for Soul's family member. It's not her dad, it's another family member. We're going to go ahead and pray for them. And I'll look up partway in case I miss anything. And then we'll dive into the game. Dear Lord, thank you so, so much for who you are, how much you love us, what you did for us on the cross and rising again, Lord. I bring each and every person here before you. Bayo, Amethyst, Wolfler, Dusty, Starlina, everybody, Lord. Amethyst, Vocal Duck, Soul in an Earth Suit. Lord, I just bring all of these amazing, amazing people here before you. I ask that you be with them, Lord. Be with Amethyst and her dad. I know he's struggling health-wise, Lord, so I ask that you just be with him. Be with Amethyst as she's having to make some really, really tough decisions, Lord. And it's always hard when a loved one is suffering, Lord. So I just ask that you be with her, Lord. Be with him. Touch and heal him, Lord. Grant him that miracle if it be your will, Lord. I ask that you be with Dusty and let everything with his new phone go smoothly. Let there not be any data that doesn't get transferred over. Let all the data that he needs, all the contacts, all the apps, all that stuff, get transferred over, and let him adjust quickly to the new phone, Lord. Be with his sister and the unspoken there. Be with Texas, Lord, and New Mexico, and all the families affected by that, Lord. I ask that you be with everybody who's grieving, Lord. Be with Vocal Ducks and my friends, J and K, as they travel, Lord. And be with R&M as they're adjusting to a new country. Let J and K's visit just be a breath of fresh air for them, Lord. Let travels go smoothly, and let everything just go according to your will, Lord, and your plan. Help R&M to be a light for you in that country, Lord. I ask that you be with Soul in an Earth Suit. Be with her family member that got some difficult health news, Lord. If it be your will, Lord, grant them that healing miracle. And if not, Lord, I pray that this family member knows you. Be with her dad and grant him a healing miracle as well, Lord. Help their communication to improve. Help their relationship to improve as a whole, Lord. Respect for boundaries, communication, everything, Lord. Be with my sister and brother-in-law as they're talking to supporters and getting ready to move, Lord. Just open doors. Give them flashing neon signs as to what the next move is, Lord. Be with Bayo and his family, Lord. Give him the next steps needed as you have placed this call to ministry on his heart. Show him what it looks like, what that path ahead that you have for him is. I ask that you open doors for him at the church if it be your will, Lord. I ask that you be with the Bayo boys as they're getting ready to start a new job. Their very first jobs. It's such an exciting time for them, Lord. And that one of them wants to be in ministry as well, Lord. Light up that path for them, Lord. I ask that you just be with each and every person here. I ask that if anybody is struggling physically, whether illness or injury, that you be with them. Be with tie-dye chef Dave and his work. Be with Kishu. I know she said she had a migraine today, Lord, so I ask that you be with her and remove that migraine, Lord. Be with Spark as she and her family are settling in after moving. Be with Lotu and her family. Be with STL, Lord. He is struggling today with a rough day, Lord. I ask that you just be with him. Help him to see himself the way that you do and the way that his community does. I know so many times it's easy for our minds to play tricks on us and start to think all the negativity, but those are lies of the devil, Lord. I ask that you just reveal yourself to him and just bring him closer to you. Be with Catherine Naomi and her health and her job, Lord, as she's trying to find a new one and find what path you have for her. I ask that you just be with anybody else who is struggling mentally, Lord, that you just give them strength to keep going. I ask that we have a fun time of fellowship today, and in your name I pray. Amen. All right, time to pause the music. I know my eyes are kind of going crazy right now. They've been kind of weird today. Part of me feels like I need to sneeze, and then I don't. Anybody else? Does anybody else, when there's like bright light, like maybe from the sun or anything like that, that your brain goes, you need to sneeze? You're very welcome, Vocal Duck and Dusty. Amethyst, you are loved. Thank you so much for the lurk. And I am praying for you and your family, Lord. Or Amethyst, praying for you and your family. My brain was in prayer mode. Alright, so let's see. We have quite a bit of stuff. Hey, how's it going, Dreamer? So let's see. We need to... Let's go ahead and open. I guess once we get this order in. Oh, we're almost there. Alrighty, sounds good, Dusty. You get a good night's sleep, my friend. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what else is needed, because once I do that, then I can open and I'll have a better idea. So what's been a highlight from the weekend? I did some D&D, which was fantastic. We are getting ready to face another monster, and it is going to be a big, big battle, and I am looking forward to it. This weekend, there most likely is not going to be... Oh wait, maybe it's not this week. It's not this weekend. I think it's next weekend. Let me see. Let me check my calendar while we're here. Yeah. It's next weekend. So next weekend, we will not have a Saturday stream because I have a church thing that I need to go to. And it goes all morning up until about D&D time. So you know what? Maybe I will go ahead and do this. I mean, it's only $100. Oh, we get a shoplifter! We gotta start looking for any shoplifters. Anybody looking sus? Is anybody looking sus? Oh, he does have a paper bag. Okay. That's fine then. He does. Okay. Got him. Oh, did I not change? Oh, I am so sorry. You're right. I did not. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Let me try this. If I need to, I will turn on... Yeah, we'll start by turning on display capture. What? Why? Why you know? There. Okay. So now we gotta adjust the display so you guys can see it okay. It could be. All right, there we go. So I was able to stop the shoplifter. All right. Tablet. We're gonna watch. Right? The $100 is totally worth it. Okay. So now we can go ahead, help our guy. Oh. Help our guy get his stuff. So we've got to restock everything. What? We're out of the chat box. Oh no! I must have moved things. That must be what I moved. Alright, hold on. I can fix that. Easy fix. I've got everything on here just so weirdly laid out. Liberation! Oh no, now we're back in the box! Yeah, you gotta get back in that box so that way you're right where the chat needs to be. Alright, so we need to make sure that sometime in the next few hours we get a few hundred more dollars. We're out of water and eggs and everything. Oh, the storm be upon you? That means it might be heading towards me. Okay, so far so good. We can replenish supplies. Like, look how bare these walls are. Okay, so can I maybe get it nice and lined up? Oh, get the lights on. What I would like to do, if I can, is maybe... Ooh, here's an idea. Okay, okay. I like it, I like it. As soon as he grabs his stuff, get that. And I promise we are going to scoot that over in just a minute. What I would like to try and do is... we'll put that mini fridge there. Scoot that there. Scoot that there. Can I maybe put... Okay, so that was fine there. That there. No, I'm not convinced. What I would like to do is see if there's a way... Am I able to sell a shelf? Because if I'm able to sell a shelf, I can reorganize where I'm putting stuff and I can get a nice little corner thing. And that would look nicer. Okay, so we'll get him kind of trapped back there, I guess. Alright, let's end the day. We made $209.91. Alright, so we have enough money to do quite a bit. Okay. He doesn't need to move in order to work, right? Exactly. Exactly. Because what would be nice to try and do, if possible, is if I were able to rearrange things where we had, like, cleaning supplies in one section. Like, if we were able to make aisles, I guess, is what I'm kind of attempting to get at. I think I was a little too focused on... trying to outline the store, I guess. Let's see here. What could we... We'll see what we can potentially make happen. Alright. Shoplifter has not come. Oh, there he is. I hit you because you're the shoplifter. That's why. Exactly. Exactly. Gotta make a living, bud. Let's see. We need that, 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 that. Okay. I guess we'll see if we can make... Let's see, what else do we need? We need that much money? We need that much money? We're that low of stock? That is legitimately terrifying. How quickly everything is going. Well, let's try this then. No, I don't want a wholesale offer. Alright. We'll take that loan. Use that to pay for that. And then... bills. I can pay today's bills and that'll be fine. There we go. We'll help our man here with getting everything organized, because that's what managers do. We'll set that there. Let him deal with that for a minute. There we go. Combed cheese. If we can go the rest of our day selling good stuffs, or at least a good amount of stuffs, I should say. It is helpful to be able to walk through people. Like, why can't we just do that IRL? So I've got to make sure I remember to pay off that loan as soon as possible. The faster I pay that off, the better. But I also need to be able to pay off, you know, pay all of my employees. Everything just got so low so fast. It's crazy. It's like I said in the title, you just can't beat these prices. Eventually, I want to be able to buy some extra storeroom. Like extra room in the store to see if I can make better use of that. Alright, let's see where we're at. Right? Combed cheese is so good. And see, these big purchases are what I like to see. I definitely like to see that. Let's see, what if we...
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Oh, I know it's... What the... I know it's there. I know I could... Let me try something. Because I know I could kind of hear it. You heard it? Okay. So then I need to look at the properties. Huh. Advanced audio, maybe? No? That's so weird. I wasn't able to hear it. Let me try something.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Okay, that was probably way too loud for you guys. Hold on. I feel like this is something that I think we thought we had fixed.
Wibbly wobbly,
Yeah, but I guess we hadn't.
stuff.
Huh. You know what? Let me try something. Let me try something. I need my dashboard. We're gonna log in with Twitch. Authorize. I read and understand the terms. Okay. Should be considered a browser source, which I have it set as that. Where is... There we go, setup. Copy and paste the Sound Alerts browser source to your other scenes instead of creating. Okay. I see. Alright, so that's configured. Or that's installed. I'm gonna copy, go to properties, say okay.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Huh. Okay, so advanced audio properties. Sound alerts. It needs to be on monitor and output, which it is. Hey, how's it going? Oh, flash flood warning. Thank you. Check if the... Oh, I see. Yep, that's there. Go to, in OBS settings, go to audio. Okay. And then check if my monitor audio device. Monitoring device is headphones. Should be default. Let's apply. And then
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
huh. Control, yep, I've got the control audio via OBS. Huh. That is so weird. Well, hello there, Svetlozer. How you doing? Okay. Alright, so now we've done that. Let's try apply. No? That is so weird. Alright, let me know if you guys are able to hear this one. If not, I'm still not able to hear it. You heard the previous one, okay. And you did not hear that one, okay. So then we'll say monitor and output, because that setting seemed to work. Oh well, I'll have to figure it out later. We've got a store to run. Let's go ahead and end for the day. Let's open. And then we need to replenish. I need to turn on the musics. There we go. We've got enough of everything else. Oh, I need to... There we go. This will make for a nicer shopping experience, I think. Okay, so he's fine. He's not shoplifting. He's got a bag, so maybe he wasn't. Maybe the last guy wasn't shoplifting. I thought he was, but because he looked like the previous shoplifter. But I was wrong. I apologize, customer. Soap. Spaghetti and meatballs. There we go. Perfection. Oh, look at that perfect timing. There we go. Janitor lady, where are you? Let's start making some aisles, I think. That'll be good for the frozens. I want to have it all nice and even. I guess that's about as even as that's gonna get. Put those right next to each other. Oh. There we go. And then these, right? Isn't it so pretty? We can put our beautiful looking. Exactly, now we have more room for more stuff. And there's plenty of room for them to make. And maybe, what if after this we can make our own little checkout area. Right here. We can make a nice little checkout area there. We're not gonna finish the day until we get everybody taken care of. There we go. That works. There we go. So we have our little checkout area over here. We have the rest of our store over here. And then we can order stuff here. This will be perfect. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the day there. Let's go ahead, pay that off early. We're open. I kind of like the idea of these maybe being in just a smidge more. Perfect, because I want this. I want these back ones able to be... There we go. Almost there. Yeah, I guess that looks good. There's a tiny bit of a gap. I want this lined up perfectly. Almost. Good enough. There. Now that's looking good. Alright guys, you're not missing a single thing. Don't you worry. We're just replenishing supplies. We have paid off our bill. We have one that's, yeah, from yesterday that's past due. But we are able to make that. We're able to make that today, so that should be fine. Oh, did you guys hear that? We just had some thunder. That was thunder. We have a whole whopping 35 cents to our name at the moment after paying off our bills. Oh no. Alright, well, we need to be able to pay off our bills. How much do we need? Okay. So if I got another loan, I don't want to, but I might have to. They really do have some anger going tonight. Which is interesting, because it's been a while since we've had one that loud. So we'll see how things look at the end of the night. See if we need to take out another loan. Would we even be able to? Yep, we could, if needed. And then I'm curious, what other products do we want to try and get? Because we have about half an hour before I need to log off. I could... Right? Me too, because our town, it gets a little cray-cray when it gets rainy. We could get this and get some juice and milk and stuff going. We could see if we have enough to make that happen. We would need to do some rearranging on the shelf space. Hey, how's it going, Mountain? Your wedding is in a few days. That's fantastic. How's the planning going? Is it all planned out and everything? Let's see. Oh, good! Is it everything that you both hoped it would be? Were you able to get everything you guys wanted? Good. That stress is gone. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I hate doing it, but I've gotta. Alright, bank. Give me a loan. That way I can get all this. So much effort for one day. Yeah, I hear that. There's a lot of little tiny details that go into wedding planning. I remember in one episode of Full House, when Jesse and Becky were planning their wedding, they had like all the little details down to, are they gonna wear gloves? Like, what color gloves is everybody gonna wear? Like the ushers and stuff like that. She wants a destination wedding. RIP to your bank account. I I guess it would depend on where the destination is. You know what I mean? This will be the only vacation you take for the next 4 years. I definitely understand that. For sure. Oh no. I messed up. There we go. We'll just switch the two. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Ooh. I got my passport before I even knew I was going to necessarily be using it. Turned out it was a good thing I did, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to as easily visit Sis and Bro-in-law. I sees the big world, yes I does. It is a beautiful, beautiful world. An absolutely beautiful world full of greenery and amazingness. Keeping an up-to-date passport is just generally a good idea. It takes so long to get one. It really does. You had to get it expedited for like $50 to $100. Wow. Alright, so we're getting there. We're getting there. At least this half is full. Alrighty, good night, dreamer. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Oh boy. I want to be able to get the, I need to pay that. I want to be able to get the licenses, but I need another $40? No, 30. I need another 32. Another $32. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, so now we can add more stuff. We can get apple juice, orange juice, milk, and 1 soda. And then we need a fridge. Not necessarily a mini fridge. Well, there we go. You'll be spending the rest of the night playing Diablo 4 and you're dreading the airport. Aww. Yeah, sometimes... Ooh, the British Virgin Islands. I bet that is going to be absolutely beautiful. That's gonna be just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've ever been to either of the Virgin Islands. If I'm being totally and completely honest. So they've completely cleaned out this side. They're getting close on this side. They've cleaned me out of water and pretty much all my candy. The power situation on the American side wasn't the best, rolling blackouts due to hurricane damage. Ah, they may have. They may have. You never know. Alright, get me over the 400 mark so that way I know for sure I'll have enough. Oh man, that was one thing I absolutely loved about Scotland was how kind and welcoming everybody was. It was just a breath of fresh air, and I absolutely loved it. That was actually what made me want to go back. Alright, staff payments is $330. Oh, no. You're kidding me. I just need the 261. And 70. You got a haircut there, and the man was like, "Oh, your first time visiting." And I said, how can you tell? And he said, "Because you look like you're dying." And he offered you water or rum. Aww, that's so kind. Alright, let's get our tablet out, because we need... Oh. Well, never mind then. You generally think it's a good idea for people to go out and see the world, meet people from other places and cultures and whatnot. Exactly! I completely agree with you, Vocal Duck, because I think that it's just so important that we get to recognize that we're not the center of the world like we think we are, you know? There's other places out there, there's other cultures and languages. And it's important that we know about them. I am hopeful in the next few minutes that we'll be able to buy our stuff, we can get prices set correctly, and we'll start making some money. It's also nice to see what God has made and how people have responded to his creation. Exactly. Exactly. You talked sports and made fun of the power company, said, we don't talk about that. Exactly. That's hilarious. Oh, don't you worry. You're gonna find some juice here in a little bit. Soon as I've got the funds for it. I just gotta make another $100. $100 and Well, I guess it's $109? Or $108? Oh, see, that's one of the things that I like is when you turn, like, you give a landmark, like, turn left at this store. Or at least a road. Like, I don't do north, south, east, west. I tend to do, like, when you get to the insert road name here, make a left. Or make a right. Oh, these guys look sus. Either of you sus? Are you sus? Nope. Okay. You're not trying to rob me. Okay. I accept. Oh my gosh, guys, it sounds like it's pouring. That wind is blowing so hard out there. Man, these guys are buying me out of house and home. Like, look how bare my shelves are. I want to be able to end with the shelves full, but I don't think I'll be able to. Oh, guys, we're getting closer. On the flight to Puerto Rico for customs on the way back, they put your tall self on a Cessna, and that's a tiny plane, right? It is. Alright, so it needs to be 265.70. Darn. Okay, no. Yeah, I can definitely see where your body would be pretty big mad at you after that. Alright, come on. Come on, get me that last few dollars that I need. Come on, guys, get me that last few dollars. Hey, Chef Dave, how you doing? Yeah, Automod just has a mind of its own sometimes. And it just decides, yeah, you're gonna just do this, and we're gonna be fine. Alright, hold on. Let me get all of this put away. Yeah, Automod needs the dungeon. Oh, it needs to be put on a shelf. Since when do we put milk on a shelf outside of Europe? How are you doing? Oh, you do? Oh, they have milk bags in Canada? Interesting. Alright, let me get these prices set. Not 100. $1. Actually, since market price is $2.81, we'll make it $3. Market price is that, so we'll make that 3. And then we'll make that $5. Hope that we make enough. And $3. Okay. Because we need to make it where we have enough to pay our people. Is what we need. And unfortunately, we don't. We are like way, way in the hole. I may have tried to expand a bit too fast. Alright, peoples. Alright, let's see here. Donna's doing well. Donna's doing well. It's been busy, 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 but good. You wish you could go back to glass bottles? Yes! Yeah, DonnaMart is definitely in the red. I did not restart. What I did was, or at least I don't think I did. I picked up kind of where we left off, but I've rearranged the shelves. So that way, they are... It's a nice little, Yes, I remodeled. We did some color. We rearranged some of the shelves. So far, it seems to be working. We just may have expanded a little too fast as far as what products we offer. Yeah, the hard part is I never know what they're going to want. Exactly. It's such a hard decision to make because I don't know what they're going to want. I need to get another shelf and another fridge. At some point. Ma'am, I have 6 packs of milk right here. Yeah, that's why I haven't expanded into the fresh produce side of things yet. Because I don't want to do that yet. Kind of. I think I figured out when they what they mean when they say that things are full. It's the shelf itself is full, and he's trying to do that. Like, he's trying to put that product on the shelf. So, like, in the store, he wants to put that product on the shelf, but it's full. So rather than saying, oh, let me put that in the storage room, he's like, nah, I'm just gonna stand here until there's a need for me to put that on the shelf. It's weird logic, but I think that's what it is. I think that might be what's going on. Oh, I believe it. I hope that we can be out of the red before this day ends. He's got it moving at Mach 5? Oh my goodness. Let's see, I need to get rid of that. Actually, that. Wow, we are already almost out of apple juice. We need like $1,200 to make any kind of ends meet. And that's without going in the red trying to pay our employees. This is sad. It's not something that we can't overcome. It's just, it's frustrating. He put IRL products in it too? Wow. They carry stacks bigger than the doorway. Right? The bank is like, oh, you again. Because I still have to pay off my $750 loan. That I took. I was able to pay it off in one day last time. Now I'm not so sure. Because we're not making a whole lot of money. I already spent the bank's money because I got that money to replenish supplies and they're buying me out of house and home. Well, I guess what I could do is... No, I really shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Because otherwise I'm never going to pay it off. But I gotta. Then we'll pay that off early. And then... let's finish the day. We're gonna do one more day. See if we can... Alright, what can I get if I do -1 of some stuff? Alright, so this will at least get us started. Should not have taken a huge loan like that, but I really had no other choice. And then I need to make sure that I get the other candy at some point. Right? I bet he did. Let's see here. If I can get... Yup, because video game logic. Ah, look at that. I already have some. Hey, how's it going, Zach? It's a ghost store. It really is. As soon as this day ends, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. But I just did not want to end on a terrible day like that. Because everything was in the red. And it was about to get even more in the red. I'm sure work isn't that bad. I'm sure you have your rough days, but... Well, I hope that the pain goes away. I know your surgery day's coming up. Once that happens, then you'll be good to go. Alright. I think we might actually somewhat be able to make things work. Alright, so I need today's bill and today's rent. There we go. Oh, gotcha. Alright, I need to get one more fridge. That way... That way I've got enough to put the sodas in one. Once I've got enough. There we go. Alright, come on, people. I feel myself starting to get really tired. So I probably should hit the hay. Yeah, I did. I need to take it easy tonight. It was an easy work day. It just was an early start to the day. That's a good one, Mountain. I like that we have our little checkout area right over there. It feels good. It feels right, you know? I know, you guys. You can't find so much of the stuff that you need because you guys keep buying it before I can buy more. And then I have to take out loans so that I can pay for it. They are. The demands are greater than the supply. So let's see if I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Boom goes the thunder. I can take that to get rid of some of the soda. We're good on water, at least for now. Alright, we're gonna end the day. We're gonna see what can I make where I don't necessarily... What can I get that I don't necessarily need? Alright. Everything else we can buy for now. Oh yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. I know I keep saying at the end of the day, but I hate seeing all these empty shelves. I really, really do. So if I need to, I will save. Your first vacation in 4 years? Dude, Mountain, you've got to get yourself a vacation, dude. Even if it's just like a couple weeks a year. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so we've got the orange juice. Orange juice is full now. Unless that's... Nope, that's orange. Okay. Now we need apple, which is done. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good point. Right? Like, how quick is all of this? Like, how quickly all this is going is just bonkers to me. And then I still need to add some sodas to the cart. So I need another $201. Right? It really, really is. And then I need to add in the other chocolate. Where's that other? There it is. Okay. As soon as I'm able to afford this, which is $515.02, then I'll be fine. It's like everything's flying off the shelves, but I'm not... Right? It's like I can't make any money because you're buying everything. Right? If the blah. Walmart probably... You know what else is bonkers? What else is bonkers? What else is bonkers, Dave? This probably is how Walmart feels on Black Friday. The one mod that uses AI to create tie-dyed chickens. Oh, man. Part of me is not quite sure how I feel about AI. I see it. I definitely think it's a very interesting tool. But at the same time, I'm like, but other artists. Oh, they just don't make enough. We are just not making enough money. It is good for random fun. It is good for random fun. And when you use it as a means of... You know, I just like to spitball this idea. You know what I mean? Then yeah, that's great. But, I don't know. I guess like in anything, there's balance. Tonight's episode of Voyager is disturbing. Sell out someone to appease a tyrant parent? I'm not quite sure which episode of Voyager that is. How is it full? What are you trying to put on here? that won't work. You know? Is it an episode with the Borg? We need to be able to protect against studios using AI to recreate our voices. Yes, I agree there. I definitely agree there. Apparently the guy who played Tuvok was in the Star Wars parody movie called Spaceballs. He was in the scene with the desert. Janeway and crew pick up a group of travelers, and one is sharing the sins of her people through using B'Elanna as a dream agent. Oh, I think I vaguely remember that one. I think I vaguely remember that one. Alright. Let's see, how much do I have? 143. What? Alright. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fire you. Fire the janitor. We're gonna have to just do everything ourselves. For a bit. Where do you start? Depends. It all depends on what you're wanting to do. Like, if you want the earliest stuff, I would start with original series. And then, depending on what else you like in your sci-fi, then there's something for that too. Bunch of crunch! Nice! I know, you guys, you want all the things, but you can't have all the things. They changed the division that wears the yellow shirts from command to engineering. Yep, they switched the yellow and the red. You know what? I gotta fire him too, unfortunately. And then we can rehire once we can afford somebody. Oh, it's not that I want to. I really don't wanna. Really, really, really don't wanna. Then that means I have to do all of this myself. But I have 500 and something dollars worth of stuff that I want to get to restock my shelves. Crossbearer! How you doing? We are trying and struggling to make ends meet here at DonnaMart. As you can see, empty shelves everywhere. Everywhere. And I cannot afford. Oh my gosh. You'll take that 500 bucks. You can be trusted. Exactly, Mountain. Exactly. My peeps are buying me out of house and home here. I know they want all this stuff, but I just can't make it work. I had to fire everybody rather than getting to keep them around to help me. And I don't know how to sell stuff, or if they even offer that option. GTA 6 and a DLC for Diablo 4 and Destiny 2. It's already 7:30 and I've only made a few hundred. Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough for what I need. Sometimes I wonder the same thing. And not with my coworkers, but just people in general. If people could buy more than just one thing, that would be great. That would be fantastic. I hate that I've already used nearly $3,000 of the bank's money. Alright, what you gonna get? What you gonna get? Alright, so we need $100 and something dollars. Only $135.65. This guy set his house on fire by pouring gasoline into a mouse hole and lit a match trying to smoke him out. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. Our profit was net nothing. Alright. We are gonna go ahead and save. We'll pick this up here on Saturday. We are gonna try and see if we can rescue, on the one hand, job security, but on the other, why? It'll be my normal time. It'll be my normal time, 8 a.m. Pacific time. The bot caught a certain couple of words that next to each other, out of context. Because that's the thing with Automod, is it needs to learn context. But I got you, Mountain. I got you. No worries, Starlina. That's why the VOD is a thing. And yes, best of luck to DonnaMart. Because DonnaMart needs to figure itself out. I think I may have expanded too fast, and that is where our issue lies. But I'm not sure. I am hopeful that next stream we'll be able to rehire everybody that we had to fire. That is the hope. That is the hope. In the meantime, you guys, you have a fantastic week. I love each and every one of you. God loves you even more. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you Saturday. Let's see. Who is live right now? Who is live? Because I typically don't like raiding and running, but if I need to, I need to, you know? You know what? We're gonna go to a chill stream. We're gonna go to Pastor Dustin's fish tank. We're gonna go to Dustin's fish tank. But you are right, Dave. We do definitely need to raid if at all possible. And this time, it just so happens that we are able to make it happen. So, because we have a nice, peaceful place to go. So you guys have a fantastic weekend and week, and I will see you Saturday. Bye!